So this one is from Marketing Dive, and the title is CMOs Face Risks Locking Brands into Agency AI Platforms. Um, so the researcher from Gardner predicts that half of agencies' proprietary AI platforms will become obsolete by 2029 and emphasize the value of human talent. I thought this was an awesome article because what it's doing is and again, we know we're not bashing large agencies here, but we can say some stuff about them, right? Like, we've been in the industry for almost 30 years. Can say some stuff, right? I've worked for large agencies before I started Brick Marketing. So I've seen it. They create these wonderful tools that are proprietary tools. But what this article is saying is essentially all of those great tools that they currently have are going to be obsolete. And I agree with that. I mean, I think it's only a matter of time before one of the LLMs, whether it's Chat, whether it's Gemini, whether it's Claude, Perplexity, Copilot, one of them will be the leader in B2B, specifically on the marketing side of things. We don't know. There could be maybe a third party provider, via, HubSpot, SEMrush, Ahrefs, Moz, one of those companies could utilize one of the LLMs and come up with an amazing platform that becomes the industry standard by 2029. It's a very real thing. And so what I have always said, and this is something that I've been asked many times over the years, is like, oh, well, what tools do you use? That's great, but what tools do you use? We use a lot of tools, and we're certified in a lot of tools. But do we create our own tools? Absolutely not. Because by the time we invest to create our own platforms for whatever it is, it's now outdated, and there's something better out there, especially now with AI in play. So I don't know, Catherine, John, you guys want to chime in on this one?
Yeah. For me, all of the mainstream AI platforms like ChatGPT and Claude, they're moving fast. The technology is changing. They keep launching new versions, and it's moving fast. The problem that agencies are probably going to run into, and they may already be running into that, is that when you have your own platform, you're not going to make updates, and the technology isn't going to change as fast as the industry is changing.
Right.
And it's not that I don't think that these platforms have their use, they do. Honestly, it might be too soon because the AI technology has not finished getting to a more plateaued sort of place. I feel like this is a play for these agencies that might be a little bit too premature.
I agree. John, any thoughts on this?
I think that my biggest thing with like AI agents and all that is I think that right now companies are overusing it, and I think we'll find, or they're planning on overusing it. I think they'll find that eventually they'll scale back like agents, and AI will end up fitting in its own little niche. I think right now everyone's trying to use AI for everything, and I don't think that that will end up working out. And I think that we'll see maybe for a bit longer, AI is going to get used more and more and more. But I think eventually we'll see it like scaling back on that sort of thing.
I agree. And I agree with this in this article. It says the value of human talent. I mean, it really is. It's a real thing. I think. All right, moving on.